Hi, in this video I will explain about basic scripting in Unity. How you can add a script and what are basic scripting methods and how we can move a game object using scripting in Unity. First of all, you should create a folder named script where you can add all your scripts in a game. Next, for creating a script, just right click on the folder, go to create and then just create /script. When you are going to create a /script, it is going to give it a name new behavior script. Just change it to the name you want to have your script. So I will name it as new script. So this is now a script file in Unity, which is in C# or C#. Well, now I am going to open this script file. When I am going to double click on it, it is going to open it in the default code editor. You can set the code editor you want to set from file. You can go to edit preferences, and from here you can go to external tool and you can select your external script editor, which I have selected as Visual Studio Code. You can either select it as Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code or any other editor you want to have. Now I have opened this code in Visual Studio Code. You can see the name of class is newScript. There are some libraries which are being newScript is being inherited by mono behavior, and all this code is being written in C#. Now there are two basic methods in a Unity script. One is a start method and other is an update method. Start method is called on the very first frame when the script is being called. Update method is called once every frame. Like if your game is running at 60 FPS, this method will be called for 60 times. So these are two basic methods in Unity. Next, I will demonstrate how start and update method works in Unity. I will go to start method and I'm going to write this line of code, debug.log, and in bracket I'm going to write I am start method. What this line of code does, it is going to print whatever we write in it on the console. So here it is written I am start method. So I'm going to save this code and I'm going to just drag and drop this new script on any of the game object in the scene. So I will drop it on the game object, and you can see now in the inspector menu that the script is being added to as a component in your inspector for this game object. Now I will run the code. Okay, now you can see here down on the console it is being printed that I am start method, and it is being printed only for one time. So as I have told you before, that start method is called once the script is called. So it is only called for one time. Now I have told that update method is called once every frame. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this I'm start method debug.log and I will paste it in update, and I will change it as I am update method, and I'm going to save the script. Whenever you are going to save the script, it is being compiled by Unity. Now I will run the scene again. And now you can see that on the console it is being written I am update method, and when I will open the console, you can see that it is being printed every frame that I am update method. So this method is being called every frame. I will change the method a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add an integer here. public int count, and I'm going to give it a value of 1. Now I'm going to do is I'm going to increment count by 1 in update method, and I will just add here count, and I will say it has frame number. I will save this code. The code will be compiled in the Unity editor, and I will run the scene again. Now you can see that the count will increase rapidly. Like you can see here in the console that the count is being increased every second, every frame. So if there are 60 frames in 1 second, it will increment by 60 in every second. So you can see it is being incremented. It is now on 1500, 1600. So update method is being called every frame. Another thing is we have set this count as public. So if I go to Unity editor and I see index vector, you can see that I can change the value of that count variable from here. So whatever you are going to set public in your code, and you are going to add that on any game object, you can see all the public variable here and you can change them. For example, I go here and I add in public string hello, and I give it value as hello world, and then I'm going to add a private variable, private int abc, and I'm going to save it. If I go back to the editor, what I can see here is the public variable, but I cannot see the private variable. So if you want to change any public variable from Unity editor, you can simply do that from here, and you cannot change the values of private variable.